Hello and welcome to GoldsQUAD Online. My name is Emily and I'm the Creative Wellbeing Admin Assistant at GoldsQUAD. GoldsQUAD is a relaxed, friendly group for anyone over 50 who is interested in creativity, learning new skills and trying new challenges in a supportive environment and working with other people. Sessions are led by creative practitioners and visiting artists. In this workshop, Maureen from Spiral Arts is showing us how to do a fabric patch for International Women's Day. This year, International Women's Day is taking place on Saturday the 6th of March 2021. To make your patch to wear on the day, you will need 2 pieces of backing fabric, a piece of cross-stitch fabric, an embroidery thread in any colour of your choice, small plait and tape or embroidery hoop, pencil or invisible pen, scissors, pins and a needle. Let's get started.
So these are, like little badges that you can sew on a bag, or, not everybody wants to wear a brooch that, says some words on it. So we're doing these for International Women's Day so that people can wear them on the day or over the weekend, or, if they're doing any Zoom workshops or anything. So, we're doing, I'm trying to think how big it's turned out, about 3 inches, 3.5 inches. You can make them bigger or, whatever size you want. I can't remember what size fabric. I probably put double the amount of fabric in it. So we're doing, going to do rose. Learn how to do the rose technique. I don't know if anybody's probably, if you're quite keen on embroidery and done quite a bit of embroidery, you might have done this before. So it's a woven rose. So you have to do the stitching, and I've done 7 because you have to have an odd number of like legs to it, so that when you weave round, once you've gone round once, if you're going under one, you go over the next, so it weaves in and out. So you'll need your backing fabric that you're going to sew onto, and I've cut mine sort of into a square. And the first thing, and you'll need needle and thread. I think I put a mixture of thread in your pack. So the thread that you do the star shape in is, I've just used, it's like a buttonhole thread. So I think I might have put some of that in, and then some embroidery thread to do the stitching of the words. When we do this stitching, that's using the embroidery thread. So the first thing that you need to do is draw a circle on the front of your fabric. And I'm using the base of a wine glass, sherry glass actually, and I've got a white crayon. So if you sort of put it in the middle and draw around it. You can use tailor's chalk or whatever you want. Actually, I said to you draw on the front of the fabric, doesn't matter. I suppose if you draw it on the back. And then stitch it. So I'll get my thread, and I've got double thread. And I'm going to, the hard part is, when I did it weeks ago, I thought, when you think that you've done something, I thought I did 9 legs, and I'm thinking, 9's quite easy to work out in your circle. So take your first one, but I've done 7. So if you take it from the outside somewhere and then find where the middle, roughly the middle of the circle is, and go. It doesn't really matter if they're not dead even. It's just for weaving in and out. So I divided it into like thirds first. So it's like cutting a pie into three, or a piece of cake. So I did it into thirds. So I've roughly got three, and then I went through the middle of each space from the outside, going into the middle each time.
Makes it 6.
Yeah, I can see that one of the sections is slightly bigger than the other, so that's the one that I'll put the extra leg in. Okay. So I've got a rough spider shape there. And if you've got a little embroidery hoop, you can put it into that, or I haven't got a small one, so I'm just going to use the back of a plate, and I'm going to tape it to the plate just so it stays. I have done it without taping it to anything, but it's a bit tricky. If you tape it to the plate, it just holds it, because you're going to work on the front now. You're not going to go through the back at all. So you could use sellotape or just to hold it, rigid while you're working with it. Okay. So on the International Women's Day site, and I should have had the sample of there's like a logo, and it's like a knot shape, and it's got it's like this, but it's purple and green colour. I didn't have any purple and green fabric, and I don't think it matters, but it makes like a knot shape, and it's got two pieces hanging down. So when I first tried it, when I first did the sample, I just did that, and then I had an idea of how to make those bits hang down, so thought we have a go at that. So if you go under one of the strands, just pull it up, and I'll leave a bit hanging down and then start weaving in and out. So again, went under this one, over the next one, under, over, under. It's probably a good idea not to weave it under and over too many at once. So just hold that end so it doesn't. Okay. So you can pull it quite tight. So I've gone all the way around and I'm just starting the second round now. So see where that's gone underneath, I'm going over the top this time. And it's a bit like the fabric coil bowl that we did once. You have to concentrate a bit at the start to make sure that you're going under and over the right ones. Okay. And it doesn't matter, you know, if the fabric's twisting round, it's all adds to the texture of it. So if you just take it down to the bottom, that's it, and then unthread it. So I've taken my plate, I've taken my fabric off the plate, and I'm going to add some more, I'm going to add some more fabric along the top. Or you could put it down the sides, you can add a bit more fabric to make it a bit more interesting. So if you've done the other workshop last week with us where we did the canvas stitching and the word, it's a similar thing. Choose an inspiring word and stitch it onto. And I'm not bothering, it's up to you. I'm not bothering necessarily to to turn the ends under to make it neat, but that's a personal choice. If you want to do that, turn a little hem under and stitch it down, or just stitch it down. I turned it underneath. I just turned it in. You could machine stitch it round.
Is it on a piece of card?
No, it's just fabric.
All right, okay.
Fabric. So I did cut another piece of fabric and I put them together. I just pressed them underneath and just slip stitched them round the edge.
Right. Okay.
Information about how to join a GoldsQUAD online session, please visit www.derbyquad.co.uk and search GoldsQUAD. Thank you for watching. Please share your patches with us by emailing a photo to creativewellbeing@derbyquad.co.uk. For more information about International Women's Day, please visit womensdayderby.wordpress.com.